We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the San Antonio Spurs come in for this one. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. You take a look at the Knicks. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
And you'd expect nothing less from the defending champs. They've taken every team's best shot, withstood the scrutiny, and approached the playoffs here with the utmost confidence.
They've improved because of all these hard-fought games. That's why they are a favorite to win it all again.
Well, Smitty, tonight a lot of experience on the floor. Guys who have been going up against each other for a very long time.
You have to have those wily vets. I know young guys get up and down athleticism, but the vets, they just know how to play, especially when you have one of those experienced guys coming off the bench. He could be very key to making a run and also changing the course of the game.
And guys look for ways to kind of get up for a game, don't they? They like the individual rivalries they see.
Yeah, they love it. You get a chance to look down there and see another guy you've been going against each other for years. It's you versus him in somewhat of a game within the game.
And the starting group for the Spurs, they've got Young, and it's Gibbs in at the 2 guard. Alexander, no luck. Here's Gibbs. He's guarded by AI. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. And here are the Knicks. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
When things come too easy, it's easy to lose focus. But they held each other accountable and played hard.
Here's Young after the made shot from Alexander. Here's Cousins. And Cousins with the dunk.
Yeah, the awareness of Young just demonstrating that he's capable of spotting the open man.
Here's Alexander. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he could deliver.
Alexander grabs the board. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Cans the shot from the wing.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
Well, he has the ability to get you off on the right foot. Now it's just about sustaining it.
Now here's Cousins. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
He's got the touch early. Coach, keep feeding him.
Spurs on 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Young kicks to Cousins. This one for 3. Here's Trichet. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
He's been so consistent scoring the basketball. It has helped him tack on to this lead.
And so Young will bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 2. AI left side. And it's good for 2. Alexander's got 10.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Gibbs. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto. And Cousins gets it to go.
DeMarcus can play outside, but the paint is still where he makes his living.
Here's Alexander. Following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Good.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
Spurs trail by 4. Down low. Porzingis with the block. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. Jacks up a 3. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
Now, here is Young. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge.
New York leading by 5. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the Spurs head coach. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations and shoot the jumper with confidence. They feel that's the key, Kevin.
Thank you, David. So their focus is squarely on the opponent today, in particular that defense they have to contend with.
And I just wonder if they'll try to solve the problems this defense poses by keeping the tempo quick, trying to strike early in the shot clock.
You know, I think a more patient approach would be smart. Concentrate on shot selection and ball movement rather than tempo.
That one falls.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And for the Spurs, they're still finding ways to improve the roster, but you can never really replace a Tim Duncan.
Now, here's Marshall after the miss from Alexander. And here is Marshall. 11 points for him in that last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Goes up on the wing. Alexander gets the bucket. Alexander's got 21 in the game.
This is why you like to get him touches. He makes things happen.
Pass to Young. Fires from 18. Alexander grabs the board.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
And the Knicks good for 2.
And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Double digits in the first quarter. The only thing they have to avoid is taking their foot off the gas.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
They really dominated them on both sides of the ball. We'll see if they have their number again this year.
Here's Gibbs. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And right there you see an underrated aspect to Cousins' game. Terrific instincts, senses the open man.
AI left side. And again, it's New York.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Young kicks to Cousins. He can't get it to go. And New York will come the other way. AI outside. Steps back and fires. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Not only does that dunk help in cutting into this lead, but it gives this team a real confidence boost, too.
Goes up on the wing. Count that one. Alexander's got 27.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Cousins, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steve, as these teams are coming out of the All-Star break, how important for the players is rest and recuperation, getting their bodies back and staying healthy?
I think the players love it because of the extra days. Even guys that's participating in All-Star weekend, they still get a few days, I would say, like you said, to get a chance to rejuvenate their bodies, get a chance to just take a break. And then the guys who don't participate in that All-Star break, they get a chance to go take a little mini vacation and come back, and they're fresh and they're ready to go the second half of the season.
The Knicks leading by 9. AI left side. Got that one up quick. He has 29. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going out. From 20 feet out, and he connects with the jumper. Alexander's got 31 points.
You can tell he is on a mission down the stretch. Attack offensively and build on this lead.
Inside, Cousins, and then Cousins with the dunk.
The incredible wingspan of DeMarcus. Doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
Lets it go from the wing, and there's another one for the Knicks.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
San Antonio again turning it over. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at New York. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Bulls. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And seeing where the Knicks are, they've had just the kind of season you knew they were capable of. I mean, they've got all the talent in the world, but how about maximizing it to the fullest?
That's been the key. This coaching staff knows what their strengths are. They play to those strengths. That's how they've gotten the most out of their talent.
Here's Alexander. Marcus Young making his last shot, and that one good. And that's now 37 points for AI.
And, guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
Now, here's AI. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
It's early, but they have taken full control of this game, and the fans here, they know it.
The Spurs making a switch here. San Antonio calls timeout. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
Yeah, because he's been killing them all night. They are struggling to find an answer.
Now with this break, let's check out just how the rebounding has been divided up in this game between the front and backcourt for the Knicks.
Well, you love seeing the backcourt stay active and putting that speed and quickness to use on the glass. They've gotten a lot of rebounds and helping to do whatever they can for the win.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. New York leading by 17. And again, it's New York.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Passes it to Anderson. Here's Madison. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Alexander. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Alexander's got 43 points.
And the point differential tells the story. Their two-way play has been outstanding.
You know, it's a matter of effort plus talent. You need both to dominate this way.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
This is a guy who knows how to orchestrate an offense. Terrific lead pass.
There's 1:40 left in the first quarter of the game. Really left alone that time. Alexander's got 47 points.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Pass to Gibbs. Puts it up from 12. And too long on the shot.
Lacking confidence right now in his offense. He's been shaky all period.
Here's Alexander. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
He just said, hey, put the team on my back, and I'm going to take you the rest of the way.
San Antonio's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. To the middle. Here's Sherman. And that's in. Nice feet on the play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Alexander. And again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy in the mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Down low. Here's Sherman. That one wide left.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Count that one. Alexander's got 53.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They've got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
Now, here's AI. Porzingis kicks to Alexander. Goes back up. And it's good, 2 points. Alexander's got 55.
And just carrying over from his last game, completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
And a good sign for sure. We all know Young can shoot it, but I like seeing him dish it as well.
And so it's New York rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the one of the most talented big men in the game, DeMarcus Cousins,
And a player that thought he knew it all.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Thompson looking for an opening. A baseline J. That one goes. Count it. Alexander's got 57 points.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
On the floor for San Antonio, we've got DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Anderson in at the small forward.
An unforced error. I'm not sure what was he thinking.
Here's Thompson. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Thunder was phenomenal. Just a staggering number of points and was very. He picked his spots on when to keep the ball moving or to shoot. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Hey, David, thanks very much. He's one of those players who can do remarkable things on any given night, in any given game. That was a special game he played.
And it wasn't just the performance, guys, but really his preparation. He knew the right way to attack in every situation.
And that was the beauty of it. His ability to read and react to whatever they threw at him.
And that one is good.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
That's an excellent pass. On time, on target. Great teamwork.
New York's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Fires from the wing. And the jumper is good. Alexander's got 8 here in the quarter.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
100% in the zone tonight. A score. Cousins making it look easy.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And here's Marshall from the arc. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Here's Alexander, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Here's Gibbs. He's covered by Thompson. To the paint, here's Cousins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Cousins has got 14 points.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And that one, good. 67 points for AI.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Spurs making a switch here. Young's checked in. San Antonio's gone 4-6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Kicks it to Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
The 15-footer, and again, it's New York.
The D gave him too good of a look right there. He rose up and knocked it down easily.
Out left to the wing. Three-pointer. It's deflected. Guy outside. But again, wow. 71 points and no end in sight.
Fell in the.
It had assists now on their last.
And fifth play here in the half. Sapskin fires. And that one.
These the steps react that.
And Anderson side. Thompson against Young. Taken away and helps on the break. Right. And this with another bucket.
He's really told at his. Taking all the right distance out there.
Now the back. Now Anderson. The five Foster. Can't get
The solid performance on the interior rebound is the charts.
on that one. 54% inside. Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
You know, when we talk about DeMarc, we talk about his temper, but also his relentlessness on the unmatched.
Cousins checked in for New York. See a 5 yards in the start. The 19-foot shot, and again the basket is good from Alexander.
And, you know, he's not usually the guy to break out so that time, but I'm not sure I would be doing that consistently.
Simple team. Cousins, the pass to Anderson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bottom layup. Anderson's got 9 points now.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Alexander. Good, that's another.
On his inner Mamba.
They're slowing this guy down. He got 8.
Their things to consistency. 5 from the paint.
Shot from 12. Unable to get that one. And it's the Knicks. And with an on find out becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from AI.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was extremely aggressive. Picked up enough.
He did a nice job reading their plays as they were developing. The destination was off the charts.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by second half. And New York. And who they've Porzingis is out there with Knicks. Then there's Webb. Boston and in a position. From 50, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
He's the inch team right now. Looking to he's then some.
Cousins. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Just 1 for 4 since the break. They are looking for better efficiency on the offensive end.
Good, that's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking opposition. Porzingis with the block. And underway. Here's the corner.
Just everything right that